ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಸರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಸರ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಡಿಯೋ.
ಅದೇ ಒಂದು 7-8 ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
10 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು 8 ಜನ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ದೆನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್.
ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪಣಿರಾಜ್.
Good evening participant. We are going to start at exactly 6:05.
ಪಣಿರಾಜ್, ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್.
ಮೇಡಮ್ 6 ಗಂಟೆ 5 ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ.
ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ವೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 5-10 minutes ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ,
as usual IST.
ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸರ್, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು?
Fine.
Nice. Thanks for attending. We'll start at
Send something.
10 minutes.
I thought, that's all. Okay.
Narayan, very good.
Evening. Thanks for attending.
No, sir. Something new. There's a lot to learn in life. Doesn't start anywhere, end anywhere. Something is there. Might as well use the opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Super. As soon as you entered, I saw your name.
Thank
Thanks.
you, sir. Thank you.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು?
Sir, nice to see you.
It's my pleasure also, sir.
Nice. How is everybody at home, sir?
All fine, sir. Everybody is fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sun is in Bangalore only, no?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮನೇಲೆ.
ನಮ್ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಾರ ಊರು. ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಊರಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋದು.
ನೀವೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಸೋ ನೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಆತರ ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆನ್ಸ್ತೀರಿ.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅಂತದೇನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ನೈಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಪ್ಲೆಜರ್ ಸರ್.
Yes, faculty. Shall we start, sir?
Yeah, I think okay, Guna, you can start. Or if you want to wait for 5 minutes, ask Paniraj sir.
Hello, Paniraj sir.
Tell me, madam.
Can I start?
Yeah, if KM and secretary sir, if they are okay, then we can start. That is not an issue. I am ready.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, all. We are starting this need of our free technical lecture. Today's technical talk is on Vastu Shastra, an eye opener by Dr. Paniraj MS. Now I request our honorary chairman, Sir Engineer K. M. Manjunath sir, to address the welcome to our faculty and our participants. Manjunath sir, over to you.
Thank you. Good evening, participants. It's an immense pleasure for me to start this seminar. Actually, for many of us or members, it could be a astonishing thing. Like when we read this Vastu Shastra as an eye opener, why this Vastu and all things has to hinder in engineering business. So it is not like that. Now, as we see, lots of projects are coming up in all over across the world, but we see, in spite of all engineering, in spite of all calculations, we see a lot of untoward incidents like building falling, and whenever earthquake happens, and whenever a strong wind comes, even in spite of application of science also, lots of things are there which are controlled by nature. And we have to see some of the natural aspects, and we have to enjoy the natural forces. So only to enjoy the natural forces and get the benefits of the energy, we need to follow some principles of Vastu, which is a must and should today. Why? Because even a person who want to come to a rented house, he looks nowadays. He looks whether building is asked for Vastu or not. So just to have some glimpse of Vastu Shastra, some sort of knowledge on this Vastu, I requested Mr. Paniraj sir, who is my friend and vice chairman of Institution Values Bangalore branch. Over a telephonic talk, he accepted, and also the important thing is he became a member of instruction, then he became a faculty of the instructor. So I thank Mr. Paniraj sir for this. I welcome all the dignitaries, and our Narayan sir is also there, who is also a treasurer for IOV Bangalore branch in last period, and is a very good friend of mine and very knowledgeable person. And all our engineering friends who attended this, I welcome one and all. So um, I leave this floor to Guna to introduce Dr. Paniraj sir. Over to you, Guna.
Thank you, sir. It is our pleasure to introduce Dr. Paniraj M. Shastri. Basically, he is a civil engineer from Bangalore University and a postgraduate in construction management from Nikmar, Mumbai. He started studying pharmacy initially from 1991 and started practice and providing remedies to his own circle. This took him to next level to study of astrology. Hence, he started attending classes every Saturday morning from 2003 at Scope. By 2010, he appeared in Master in Astrology, where he got qualified in Master in Astrology. Subsequently, after pursuing further studies in medical astrology, he wrote a research paper on childlessness, fifth bhava in astrology, and was confirmed doctorate in Vedic astrology from Open University of Alternative Medicines, Colombo, Sri Lanka, with an able guidance from Dr. Prabhakar Kashyap, his guru and mentor from Scope, Bangalore. After PhD in Vedic astrology, he started to learn about Vastu Shastra, Nadi Shastra from various gurus, and now he has more than 600 repeated clients in and around India, US, and UK. He has his office at Srinagar, Bengaluru, Shanmuka Jyotishalaya. Also, he has his own website www.beyondpredictions.com. In civil engineering, he has the credits in managing construction and successfully handed over the Garuda Mall, Magrath Road, Acme, Harmony, Divya Street Tech Park, Express Shopping Mall, Chennai, Dainik Bhaskar Mall, Indore as the flagship project in his career. He was heading project as project managers PMC and was in the designation started as a junior site engineer in 1987 and climbed the corporate ladder as the vice president till 2017 in various corporate companies like HCC, L&T, WS Atkins, Saudi Aramco, Saudi Emco Dubai, TRC Consultant Bengaluru, Mantri Developers Bengaluru, and finally Golden Gates Bengaluru. Presently, since 2017, he is focusing as an empaneled valuer of SBI, BOB, UBI, HMT, BMRCL, KRIDE, KRDCL, etc. as Surface Valuer and also Vice Chairman in Indian Institute of Valuers, Bengaluru branch. It is our pleasure to have you today, sir. I request you to continue the lectures. Over to you, Paniraj, sir.
Thank you, madam. And also thank you, K.M. Manjunath, sir. In fact, Instruct has given this particular platform for me to deliberate or to share my knowledge which I have gained throughout my career. So thanks for one and all. Starting with my presentation today, as Mr. Manjunath rightly told that Vastu is one of the basic requirements for any living being in this universe. Because see, we are with the nature. Let us understand the basic thing. Since we are in the nature, we have to adapt ourselves to the nature, as well as we have to take the energies from the nature for our well-being. So with this background, I thought of sharing to you all for, in fact, for all engineers and also for all human beings in this universe. Let us work towards this, and also let us contribute certain something to the nature also. So I will start the presentation. Vastu Shastra. What is Vastu? I think I am audible to everybody, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vastu is an ancient science. Let us understand that first. Vastu is considered significant in India as it is an ancient science which were used as correctness of the space. This stems for much more than the placement of window or door during construction of a house or a building, or even any project line. Art of architecture that aims to create harmonious and prosperous living. Working spaces are designed scientifically by combining the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and sky. I will describe these things in my further presentations. 3D. See, why I have chosen this particular thing is my guru, Vastu Guru, who has implementing in his life as well as in his day-to-day thing for achieving the highest amount of Vastu expectations. Vastu has to start with 3D so that to achieve the way of life, we should be decent to the people surrounding us. We should be decent to the living beings surrounding us. We should be decent to the animals who are surrounding us. We should be decent to the trees and also the plants which are surrounding us. Then have dignity, share the dignity, as well as take the dignity from surrounding us. The final thing is decorum. We need to keep a decorum. Decorum is nothing but how you be with the team, how you be with the universe, how you be with the entire relationships of you will definitely, all these three is very much important, and also the communication is very important role to make the Vastu Shastra to start working. In this context, I would tell these three itself will resolve about 50% of the Vastu issues in a house or in a project or in any society. Hope you all agree for this. Coming down to next, Vastu Shastra is an ancient Indian science of architecture and design that uses principles of direction, layout, and energy to create harmonious and balanced living spaces. We all know that 4 directions are predominant, that east, west, south, and north. However, we are taking advantage of another 4 directions, that is nothing but northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. We have 8 directions. As I told you earlier, east is controlled by Lord Indra, west is controlled by Lord Varuna, north is controlled by Lord Kubera, south is controlled by Lord Yama, northeast is controlled by Lord Ishvara or Ishan, southeast is controlled by Lord Agni, northwest is controlled by Lord Vayu, southwest is controlled by Lord Rakshasa or Nairuti. See, each and every directions is being designated for one particular god, who is the lord of that particular direction. We need to understand this particularly fully so that if we do puja or if we call this particular lord, and then if we mentally be prepared, or in Kannada we call it as sankalpa, to these lords, definitely they will give what is required for a person or for a family or for a society. So this is very much important to know the lords of this particular directions. Importance of northeast direction. You all know northeast direction. Every person who tells, when we are talking about Vastu, they will tell northeast should be taken care. Northeast should be taken care. Why? Northeast direction is the most important and beneficent among the 8 directions. The Lord of this direction is Ishwar, who is omnipotent. He can bring all the pleasures and blessings to resident. All the happenings in the universe are in accordance with his will. Since this is a holy direction, no toilet, storeroom, or kitchen shall be in this direction. This direction shall be kept clean and tidy always. There shall be more openings and doors in this direction so as to enable Lord's view on the building shall not be blocked. See, northeast direction, since I explain further on this northeast direction is Lord Shiva or the Ishan. He is the total controller of this particular entire universe. We all know that. So, if we block this particular direction, his Krupakataksha or his good things on us will be blocked. That is why we always have to keep this direction always clean. In any house, in any flat, in any room. In fact, if we divide, taking living room, bedroom, then your balcony, your meeting place, your dining hall, all these things, if we take one unit as such, and each unit at the northeast directions, if you keep it clean and tidy, the amount of positivity will be definitely increased. This is what we have experienced and we need to adopt this. One more thing I would like to interest here is, see, all directions are equally same. People talk with respect to south, it is bad because Lord Yama is there. People talk west is Mulgo Surya, means to say sunset direction. So we will set our career without coming up. Sorry, this is not very much wrong. All directions of the house or all directions of any building as such is equally good. But the question is how you treat them, how you accept them is the one which is the key role. As Mr. Manjunath told rightly, that a person when he is looking for a rented house also, he needs Vastu to be seen. I have a very good experience in this particular thing. I have a house of a western side house. People, when they come for looking for a rent, they tell, sir, nimmane paschimikkide. It's a Mulgo Suryan mane. So now todalla sir, namge aage baralla sir. This type of illusions, this type of blocking our thinking capacity should change. In fact, I should appreciate instructor to having this small opportunity giving me and to deliberate myself to whoever is a Vastu consultant or whoever is knowing, having a background of Vastu as well as astrology, we will not accept that any such particular direction is bad. Please remove those illusions from your mind. Okay, going further. Indian system of classification of space, Vastu Purusha Mandala. These things are all 2-3 slides are slightly theoretical, but however, I cannot miss this out. So be patient, look into it, then we will discuss on the practicalities. Hope I am not too fast and my communications are fine, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Okay, there are 3 basic atomic forms derived from the cosmos like subtle, cubic form, polygonal form, and spherical form. These are the manifestations of the basic atom called Paramanu Anu, basic static atom or Shivam. The energy from these atoms splits itself into a grid pattern called Vastu Purusha Mandala. One is subtle cubical Anu, that is static, polygonal anu, and then spherical anu. Indian system of classification of a space. There are two types of analyzing the plots and their vibrations. One is Manduka grid, the another one is Paramasayika grid. What is this Manduka grid? See, when each directions are divided into 8 divisions, say for example, in your house, if you will be having east, north, south, west. We have a wall or we have a length of these particular directions. The entire north direction or the entire east direction or the entire south direction length or even the entire length of the western wall to be divided into 8. There is a actually specific issue in this. So let us keep for presently 8 divisions as a Manduka grid, and also 9 divisions which gives Paramasayika grid. I will explain further on this. Manduka grid, the basic Shastra Purusha Mandala is called the Manduka grid. The Manduka grid has 8 and 8, 64 divisions units. This is made up of cubic types of atoms. This mandala is a subtle stage. To develop the subtle form into a gross form, the square divisions go into a self-spin to produce heat and vast energy, and finally turn into another mandala of 9 by 9, that is 81 divisions or units. This mandala is called Paramasayika grid. Next is the mechanics of subtle turning energy into gross energy. See, this is the entire gross energy which gives, if we combine the 8 by grid and 9 by 9 grid. This, when it gets combined, huge energy will be erupted for any particular house or any particular space in this universe. Pranava, the turn of subtle 8 by 8 units to 9 by 9 units is called pranava. Pranava signifies the turning of an egg into a chick. That means the concept is being realized from 8 by 8 to 9 by 9. These mandala are the plan of macrocosm universe and the microcosm. These grid plans are adopted for the house, temple buildings, villages, and city layouts. See, basically, whenever a building is being planned or whenever a house is planned, we need to go with this grid system. I will explain it further. The polygonal and circular forms are agitate and revolutionary, hence disallowed in the design of the houses, building, etc. Now, Purana says that Vishwakarma, the creator of the universe and universal object like Indrapuri, Dwarka and Lankapuri, etc., were in line with Vastu Shastra. Both Vishwakarma and his son Maya are believed to have written scriptures on Vedic Shastra. You are very much aware that the Dwarka, now which is in the mid of the sea, even the Lankapuri, if we look into it, it is already gone. But still, all these buildings were being built as per Vastu. Now, next, coming down to the Panchabhutas. 5 bhutas control our body, emotions, mind, and health. What is Panchabhuta? As I told in the second slide, that is earth, water, fire, air, and sky. These are the things are called as Panchabhutas. When we have equilibrium in our body, we can achieve courage, happiness, zeal to achieve victory. Hope you all agree for this. if our health, if our emotions, if our happiness, if our courage is to the highest extent, then definitely we don't have to fear for anything. Then how do we get with this? We have to align with the Panchabhutas. See, as far as my experience is concerned, we are basically a civil engineer, and I am also basically a civil engineer. We work day and night in hot sun. Of course, for other branches, I do not want to mention, but with respect to civil engineering, if you look into it, all civil engineers above 80, even above 70, above 60 years of their age, they are active. Why? Because we started our career between from the 23 years or 24 years of our age. We used to slog in rain, we used to slog in sun, we used to walk throughout the area of the construction. We used to get down, we used to climb 13 floors, 15 floors, 18 floors, till the construction is going on. Where was the lift? Where was the escalators? So we are imbibed with the nature, one. Second thing, we have our health, of course, disregarding the minor population or minor amount of people who are not well in their health. But most of it, whatever I have seen, 95% civil engineers are very healthy. Why? Because we will be always with the nature, and we will be always with this Panchabhuta. Hope you all agree for this. Five bhutas control heat, light, sound, water, air, and all other natural energies. Fire or heat, with activity of vision and eye as sensing organ. Air, with activity of touch or feeling and skin as sensing organ. Space, with activity of sound and ear as sensing organ. Earth, with activity of smell and nose as sensing organ. Water, with activity of taste and tongue as sensing organ. See, I would like to specify certain things which I have gone through in my experiences. People go out for walking in the morning. Hope you all do that. But they are closing their ears with a Walkman. That means to say, the space activity is been closed. Next, they will close with the mask by closing their nose. Means they don't have to smell the bad smell which is in the park, or when they are running or walking in the roads. See, these are the things which we have to take care. We sincerely get up and we need to be with the universe Panchabhutas, but we are closing our sensory organs. Is it right? I would request that all the people who are going in the morning, let them open their sensory organs and let them take the Panchabhutas positivity into their body. Then the above Panchabhutas are interlinked with each other, and they normally adjust themselves, helping living beings and nature to be in good harmony. This is what I was trying to explain. Whenever we go, whenever we do any job, in fact, we can agree, the software engineers, the computer science engineers who are restricted in the AC room, and they will be working for 10 hours, 12 hours continuously, but that is a professional problem. However, if they take 15 minutes or 30 minutes, go out of the office, take a small break, have Panchabhutas positivity, and come back and sit This will definitely enhance their health. Yes, I do agree because they are closed in the AC chamber. AC is coming again, and the air which is coming is unnatural. But we need to get out for 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of the office. Take a good fresh air, take some sunlight, and then come back. Your working efficiency will be to the highest extent. Continuing, we all know the sun path in the sky as Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. This is very much required for anybody to understand the Vastu. Why? See, in olden days, or even in the industrial buildings, they used to have this north light roof truss. Oh, nowadays, of course, the industrial buildings is coming down, the industrial factories are coming down. But if you look into it, each and every industrial building has the north light roof truss. Why? Because north light or the north, if we open the north to have the light, it's a 24/7 light will be there. You can watch this. Even in the night, we'll get the north opening. If you have ventilators in your house, you will get some light even in the night from the north side. So that is why Uttarayana is the one which is very much auspicious for any good things to be done. Dakshinayana is the one where the sun goes towards south. How do we recognize this Dakshinayana and Uttarayana? We all know. However, I just want to repeat, that is, starting from January to June, it is Uttarayana. And from July to December, it is Dakshinayana. Let us talk about why we are talking about Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. We talked about the light. We should talk about the wind also. In Uttarayana, we'll get a very good breeze from south towards the west. Then in the Dakshinayana, we'll get a very good breeze from north towards east. This concept is being recognized by all architects. In our system of learning, civil engineering, this is not there. However, in architectural, in their syllabus itself, the wind movements, the wind velocity, the wind, how much it is coming, how much it should be there, all these things is being explained thoroughly for them, and they have to be master in this wind and as well as sunlight to design the buildings or design the spaces or the layouts accordingly. See, one more thing is when we are talking with respect to the layouts also, the lung space, if you look into it, our own Bangalore, we have Kabban Park, we have Lal Bagh, we have we had so many lakes. Yes, in the Visvesvaraya regime itself, he had planned that the water from the Kaveri used to go travel by gravity towards from Magadi, and it used to come to Tippugondanhalli, and from Tippugondanhalli all small lakes till Vartur, it used to be interconnected. Now where are we, sir? With respect to the all these connections of the lakes, the number of lakes has come down, and we are seeing whenever there is a rain, some of the projects are fully flooded. The water is coming into the house. Why we are stopping all these things, natural things, calamities? We need to, as civil engineers, we have to contribute to the nature, and even we need to appreciate that some people are opposing the tunnel project also. Yeah, as of today, yes, it is good. We need to build certain things which is gel with the nature and not demolishing the nature. So many trees are being cut for our own use to have roads and metros. Why not we plant? Okay, we need to go ahead with cutting it, but we need to plant the same number of trees surrounding our city. Can we do that? Next, coming down to some of the important points which is practical and you can achieve while going ahead in planning your house or flat or anything. Now, coming down to main entrance. As I told you, main entrance can be anywhere, any direction. However, preferably in northeast, and it needs to be kept in other directions. Then always it should not be kept in true north, true south, true west or east, and also not in true northeast direction, true northwest direction, true southeast direction, true southwest direction. What do you mean by true? See, whenever a imaginary line is being drawn from north to south, east to west, northeast to southwest, southeast to northwest, these imaginary lines, the entrances should not be at these corners. We need to divide, as I told you, we need to divide the directions into 8 parts, and then the third part and the fourth part has to be kept with the main entrances. Whether it is north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, and southwest. The third and the fourth part of that particular quadrant, you can keep the main doors. This is what we recommend. Also, if you keep a swastik pattern or you write a swastik pattern in any color, whether it is a arshna, that is haldi, or kumkum, or a red, put a swastik mark on your main door. This will absorb good positive energy, one. Second thing is, it will not allow any negative energy to come into the house. Kitchen. Let us talk about kitchen. Kitchen shall be always in southeast corner. We all know that southeast corner is a Agni Mula. But however, if there is no option to keep the kitchen in southeast corner, the second option comes as northwest direction. Yes, but in some cases, even northwest or southeast also is not possible because of whatever may be the reason. Then there is a remedy for that. What is it? Is the burner, below the burner, keep a marble of green color and then keep the stove on that. That will take care of your southeast direction or northwest direction, which Agni Mula is being absorbed. See, why a marble and why it is green? Marble is a highly porous material, one. Second thing is green. Green absorbs the heat. So these two, if we take advantage of that, then your problem with the heat can be taken care. One. Second thing is, whenever we are talking about cooking of that particular food, the lady or a gent, whoever may be the case, according to the whoever is cooking, he has to face east. One. Second thing is, I would request whoever cooks the food, he has his mental condition should always be calm. His mental condition should be always be peace whenever he is cooking. Why? Because whatever he cooks the food,
Vastu
okay.
lecture. Funny.
Sorry, anybody is getting disturbed? Okay. Whenever food is being cooked, that cooked food, it depends on who is cooking and what is his condition. whether it is a lady or a gents, while after cooking, just place the food on a particular table or anything and just tell in the mind that whatever I have cooked the food, this food will become good energy and good positivity for the people who are eating this. You all agree that this small prayer will definitely take care of the entire family. One. Second thing is, when we are cooking the food and when we are serving, we request in Vastu that all the people who are in the family should sit together and have the food. Also, it is better. Nowadays, of course, we cannot tell that everybody should sit on the floor and eat, but they can sit on the dining table, but not on sofas, please. Sofa eating is the one of the major dishonoring the food. One. Second thing is, it attracts the negativity. Wherever you are sitting, seeing TV, eating, say hearing something, eating. Can we not spare for 10 minutes to have Vastu advantage while eating? Next. Coming down, the mixie grinders, etc., should always be towards southward. And even the utensils shall be kept in the platform towards south, preferable. These are all very much, we cannot tell it is mandatory because, of course, there are so many houses which is having so many issues. But maximum, one more thing I would like to stress is, Vastu cannot be 100% compliant of any house. If it becomes 100%, then it becomes a temple where nobody can live except God. So, if you can achieve 60%, 65%, it is nothing like that. Even if it is up to 40% also, it is very good. But don't go below 40% and don't go above 80%. Vastu compliant. Let there be certain things, but the positivity should be more rather than the negativity. Coming down to the toilets. Toilets shall always be northwest corner or in the north quadrant. Water closet shall always face south. See, right from the Chanakya days, you people would have heard about Chanakya. And his king asked, when you will be happy? Chanakya told, immediately after doing the our excretion, we will be happy. You remember the story? The same thing. We have to be very much give important about the toilets. One. And secondly, the commodes or even the Indian toilets. Whenever we go and sit, we have to face south. Why south? Because our head will be towards north. There will be repulsion between the head and the our vertebral. When the repulsion starts happening, whatever we have the excreta in our intestines, it will go out without any hesitations, without any problems. So that is why a person who goes and sits in toilet, he has to face south. Okay. Then southeast corner of the building, electrical installations like meter board, water level controller, motors for pumping the water from sump to overhead tank shall be in the southeast corner. Borewell or sump shall be in northeast quadrant and not exactly towards the northeast. When a line is drawn, as I told you earlier also, northeast to southwest, borewell or sump should not come in this line. It can come in any place in the quadrant, but don't keep the sum truly on this line, which is when we draw northeast to southeast, it should not be on this. Even the same case with the overhead tank. Overhead tank also should be placed in southwest. However, It should not, the walls of the overhead tank should not be connected to the either south wall or west wall. This is very much important. Let it be 1 feet away from the main walls. Let it be like that, but it should not be true on the south wall and the west wall. Now, staircase. This is also one of the important and also which attracts more negativity to any house. Staircase shall always be planned in northwest quadrant of the plot or site. And if this is not able to be placed, then southwest is second option. But southwest reference, if we don't have any option, then we have to go with that. Is preferred, but while aligning the stair, this is very much important. Whenever a person who is alighting the stairs for 1 or 2 steps or 3 steps, he has to face south while going up. Yeah, I saw your message. If we can give some drawings, but please be sorry for that, because I have not put more images. More images, if we get into it, the number of slides will be more. Now itself it is almost 32 slides. So please bear with me. But if you need, I can share the drawings separately, please. Staircase, if it is planned in northwest corner, then the staircase wall shall not touch the north side compound wall nor the west side compound wall. This is very much important. In flats, no main doors of the neighbor should be placed face to face or even in individual houses. See, what happens is, if we are talking about the flats, at least 4 to 5 flats will be there facing each other in a particular floor. But I have given so many consultancy for different developers, and I have made ensured that the main door should not face each other. Why? Because if a person's main door is open, then whatever the negativity is coming out of the main door, it goes to the neighboring house. Vice versa also can happen. One. Second thing is, even the negativity which is entering into this house will also travel to the negativity to opposite house also. Then it becomes cumulative. So we should not keep the neighbor's house or opposite flats main doors should be in the same line. Coming down to puja room, should always be in northeast quadrant of the house, else it can be southwest quadrant also. Puja room roof should not be utilized as a loft or material stacking place. Always it shall touch the floor roof. This is very much important. I have gone through so many houses where they keep all waste things on the puja roof, because puja roof is kept at 7 feet. This will definitely attract negativity, and we are loading on the puja. And puja is what? We are keeping our God, and we are unnecessarily loading so many things on his head. Then how he can give positivity, right? Puja room should not be a part of any bedroom or a kitchen. This is very much important. In Kerala specifically, people, they keep the puja room in their bedrooms. They think that when once they get up in the morning, they wanted to see the God. That concept is very wrong. Bedroom is a one which is have to have certain, it has its own duty to be done. Then you are bringing God into it. How can it can happen? One. Second thing is, okay, we can understand. Puja room can come into the bedroom space, but it should have independent walls surrounding it. and it should not become a part of the bedroom. Means to say, the opening should not be seen through to the puja as well as bedroom. Next, one more important thing is wardrobes. Wardrobes shall be planned in southwest area. Wardrobes shall always be planned in southwest area of the room, preferably, and if there is no option, then it can be planned in northeast area of the room and not in any direction. See, southwest, we need to put more weight, as we all know, but try to put the wardrobes on the southwest direction. One more thing is, there are so many people who are asking about the colors of the house. I have not put that particular thing. Painting the houses. Painting the houses shall always be beige color, not fully white, not fully dark green. No dark colors are allowed. No dark colors like sunrise, which can be put up in certain walls, a dark yellow to be put up in the north wall because north is Jupiter. All these things, I don't know from where they get into it, but overall, if you look into a positive energy which should come into the house, make a house very sober with light color, light ivory, light white. All these colors can go into it. The same way, if you look into the wardrobes also, don't go with dark shades of laminates. Even in kitchen, don't go with dark shades of kitchen wardrobes or containers, please. Master bedroom should be planned always in southwest corner, and the owner of the house should always sleep in this room only, and the toilet of this room shall always be in northwest or southwest quadrant of the room, and the toilet door shall not face the cot. This is very much important. One. Second thing is, one more thing is, always the toilets in any house, it should be closed. Means to say, the door should always be in closing condition. One. Second thing is, the commode cover should always cover the commode after using it. These two very much important points, because whatever we look into it, whatever the negativity is there, it should be confined in toilet only. It should not come into living room. One more tip I would suggest is when we are talking with respect to cleaning of the entire house, you people will be having maids, or you people only will be doing pocha, or you people will be cleaning the house. I would suggest once in a week, if you add some salt in the water while you are cleaning the house, that would definitely take care about any negativity which is there in the house. One. Second thing is, that salt water which is get collected after cleaning it, it should be flushed in the commode and not to be thrown in any other place. These two things, if you take care, definitely Vastu will work 100%. Now, we talked about all the, hope I have taken all the points about the houses. Now, coming down to the plots, I hope we have enough time for that particular thing. Okay. Still half an hour is there, I believe. Okay. Selection of good plots. I can continue, right? Guna, madam?
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Because this plots, it takes some time. That is why I'm looking into it. Okay. Now, whenever we are selecting the plots, see, this is very much important. Now I talked about the dwelling of houses. Whatever we have built in, we cannot change. One. Second thing is, whatever we are having, yes, the remedies are there. I will come to the remedies when once I complete all these things. Now, selection of plots is also very much important. Rectangular part. plots. Ayudha plots, the length should be in the ratio of 2:1 to the width. These type of plots bring more fortune and riches to the occupants. Square plots, Chatustakana plots. The four sides of the plot is equal like square. This type of plots have maximum magnetic and cosmic energy, which brings happiness, riches, and health to the occupants. Triangular plots. These shapes of plots are not at all suitable for houses construction, as it causes worries and miseries to the occupants. Even the public buildings also, they will not prefer the triangular one. Virudam plots, rectangular plots with slightly round, like a horse, this thing. This type of plots provide moderately good results. Kakamukhi plots, small size in the front, but large size at the back. These are good and occupants will be happier and prosperous. Kakamukhi is nothing but Kaka, that is the crow. Kaka is also designated as Shani Maharaj. He always gives positivity to any house. That is why we recommend south is also good. We recommend west is also good. West is the Lord of Shani, okay, and south Lord Yama, okay. North side of the plot extended towards east. It is auspicious, which brings happiness to the owner. East side extended in northern direction. Then this is the best, bringing happiness, wealth, and blessed with good children. This plot is also good for ladies' development. Why? Because southeast is always good for ladies because puja, heat. South side of the plot extended in southeast direction. There will be more female children. Their diseases and debts will prevail. Male children will have less intelligence and no development for them. South side of the plots is extended towards east. Will be an average plot. Riches or wealth will be oscillating and the health of the men of the house will be affected. South side of plot extended towards south direction is the most inauspicious. Men will be arrogant and dictating. Property will be soon be sold. More troubles to ladies in the house. West side extended towards northwest direction is very good for the occupants. Money earning will be easy. More help from government authorities, but have to travel more. Good for ladies, causes litigation in some cases. Northwest is also preferred for children to study, and secondly, for any person who wants to do research, do very much good in his study to gain knowledge. If he sits in southeast direction, it is very good because he will be always be agitated. So we prefer the students who are not, or the children who are not studying, are not able to focus. If they are made to sit in southeast direction, then you see the difference. It will work. North side extended in north direction, which is auspicious for men. They will be away from the family. Litigations may arise. Loss in journey is also seen. Northeast, east plot extended in northeast, east direction, which is considered as lucky. See, northeast extended. It's a very good plot. Then northeast plot extended in north direction will also give fame and wealth to the occupants. Southeast, east plot extended to southeast direction will give problems, especially to the ladies, because southeast is considered as ladies, and if it gets extended, there will be problems. Southeast plot extended to south direction will bring small benefits, but more troubles to the occupants. Southwest west plot extended towards west direction will be a very bad site. Occupants earn in unlawful ways and will suffer with various problems. Ladies will get affected. If you want to make money in unlawfully, you go in this direction. But don't tell me what is the consequences you have to face. Southwest plot extended towards south direction will also be bad, causes miseries, misbehavior of men, threats to life of the occupants. Northwest, west plot extended towards west direction will give benefits in journeys but leads to litigation. These are average plots. Okay, north plot extended in northwest direction will give mental worries to the occupants. Not a good site. Okay, now the rectifications. We know we cannot avoid, see, when in any layout, we cannot tell ideally we need this, we need that. See, if we look into the, when we are talking about the layout planning of any layout, the developers will be knowing, and even the civil engineers know that if we are talking about 100% of the layout or a plain land, we can get only about 55% which can be converted into sites. The rest 45% should be left for roads, should be left for common areas like parks. Then we need to give some portions for electrical installations. We need to give some portions for clubhouse. All these things we have to achieve. With this 55%, can anybody expect an ideal plot for anybody? In that case, I recommend you take the plot, no problem. Whichever is fine with you, but almost if it is rectangle, that would be better. But if there is anything which is like whatever I have shown in this, all these three, 1, 2, 3 slides, we can go ahead with the rectifications. Like northeast, east and north plots are very good for plots for occupants, but for every person he may not get such ideal plots for purchase. Hence, if other plots have to be purchased or other problems plots have to be purchased, then you can construct a compound wall where there is extensions. See, you can card off that particular problem area with a compound wall. Don't use that or don't enter into that area. One. Second thing is, there are remedies without construction, without demolition. We are doing the Vastu rectifications. I will come to that. This will avoid afflictions from the surrounding or other plots, or we can recommend yantras which are available with us, which can be installed without construction of compound walls. I will go through that yantras, whatever we are talking about. One. Then rectifications has to be done before starting construction of the building in such plots, which will save a lot of energy, money, materials, and construction will be completed within the time schedule. See, without rectifications, you cannot construct a house fully as scheduled or as scheduled with respect to the time. There will be issues of labor, there will be issues of materials not coming in, there will be issues, whatever the material you have seen, it may not be available in the market, then you have to go out of city or out of state to bring those materials, and the time lag for all these things. Even the laborers, they will go for a festival and they may not come back. The mistries or the engineers who you have hired, they will be having so many problems. All these things you will be incurring when we are constructing our own house, for which if you do rectifications before starting the construction, then all these negatives can be warded off. northeast corner shall be always lower than the southwest corner. If this is not there, then yantras to be installed at the four corners of the site. See, one more, whatever we have seen, in fact, I have personally seen, whenever I was the project manager or heading a particular project, I used to insist that let the starting of the project construction should start from southwest, whatever may be the case, whether it is low or whether it is higher or whether whatever water is there, all those things, remove it and start the project in southwest direction. Why? If you start putting more and more loading on the structure on southwest corner, automatically the Kubera will make all these three directions easy for construction, and the construction can be done within the schedule. This I have achieved while I was doing the Garudamal, Magarat Road, Acme Harmony, Diveshi Tech Park. All these projects we have made as a project manager. I used to insist the client that let us start from southwest corner, and it has really given results for me, and even the clients have appreciated and they are enjoying. So this is one more tip what I give. Now coming down to the solution for Vastu without demolition. We have scanners which can scan the positive energy, the negative energy, aura of the project, objects, humans, plants, trees. 7 chakra checking, cleansing remedies. These 7 chakras, what I am talking here is, our vertebral column has 7 chakras. If there is any imbalance to this, then our health will be a problem. The same way, if our chakras are aligned with the Panchabhutas, then when we are healthy and when we are happy, then where is the problem with the house, or where is the problem in the family? So, looking into this, now 9 grahas checking, graha remedies like Surya, Chandra, Mangala, Budha, Guru, Shukra, Shani, Rahu, Ketu, or Sun, Moon, Mars, then Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, then shadow planet Rahu, Neptune, and Pluto. All these 9 grahas, if we can recognize with this particular, we have all the small miniatures which will be attached to this scanner, and then we will look into it whether this particular graha is positive or this particular graha is negative. And if we treat those grahas, or even if we treat those negativity, like if we have an ant hill in a particular house, or if we have an ant hill in a particular plot, or even the shellia, what we call as bones, which is embedded below the earth surface, maybe 100 feet or 200 feet or 800 feet. These scanners are very much capable of looking into this thing, especially the anthill and the bones, which is embedded in the house, which are giving negativity to this particular plot or to this particular project. Then we can scan this particular thing thoroughly and we can give remedies. This is how, in fact, I have done more than 50 to 60 projects where I have personally gone through the scanning, and then I have recommended, and the clients are very much happy also without demolishing of even the smallest portion. See, we have issues like the main entrance door itself is not fine as per Vastu. Then we cannot remove the main door, and then we cannot tell the client that you have to remove this is not as per Vastu, for which we have virtual doors which we put as per in our yantras. The virtual door, when once it gets installed, you can pass through the same door, main door, without demolition, and there won't be any negative effect. The same way, If you have a door which is opposite to the puja, or if any door which is bringing negative into the puja room, or even in certain problems in the southeast corner, these are all can be tackled by divine grace yantras. We have different yantras for different problems, which if I have been given one more opportunity, I may talk with respect to yantras in subsequent presentations. Next, coming down to suitable Navaratna stones. See, in earlier days, Raja is being given, the king is being warded with so many stones, Navaratna stones. When once, if he wears that, nobody is to go nearer to him. Why? Because of his authority, one. Second thing is, he is to always keep his aura to the fullest extent. That is how we have to take advantage of this Navaratra stones. Compatibility matching of the horoscopes. See, this compatibility works in two ways. One is whether the compatibility will be there within your partners for business, whether this compatibility will work with husband and wife, whether the compatibility will be with your in-laws, whether the compatibility with your relationship, all these things has to be looked into it. These things can be done using this scanner. Very much, whatever I have seen, almost 99% it has worked for the clients. I am not boasting here, but you can feel it and you can see the scanners, what it is being done. As I told you, matching, making of bride and groom, how to choose land, site or plots, finding geopathetic stress. This is one of the important thing which we cannot see below what is happening. Geopathetic stress is nothing but a stress which is induced when two water flows meets at a particular point, and when that meeting is happening in your plot, then always we see that the owner or anybody of that particular house will always be in the bed. His health will not improve if he is sleeping on this geopathetic stress point. If we treat this particular thing, definitely he will be fine. The same person who is having a problem with health is being cured when the geopathetic stress is being identified and then treated. Finding Vastu defects. These defects can be found out by using the scanner. Now, when I am talking about the solutions with Vastu, for Vastu without demolition is this, these are the yantras which I have shown only two. Protect on, divine grace, Vastu door, as I told you, Akasha yantra, Power Max. Power Max will definitely take care about the shellia or the bones which is embedded. Health on yantra. See, nowadays we are going through a very strong this thing that every person, maybe 1 in 100 or 1 in 200, subjected to the cancer. Day before yesterday, I saw in the newspaper that young people are very much susceptible to the strokes. These things, health on yantra, if anybody keeps in his house, and then we have a procedure which we will tell. In our, of course, in our entire team, Vastu, where we have brought in where they manufacture these things, and they are also giving a consultancy and everything. We had discussed, and these cancers has been treated by using this health on yantra. Such a powerful thing. What is this yantra? Okay, let me get into that particular yantra, whatever we are talking is. It's nothing but we are taking advantage of the labyrinth walk. In Google, if you put this LA, please note down, Labyrinthe. Labyrinth. This is a particular way of walking, and nowadays in the parks they are installing this particular thing. In Delhi, in Chandigarh, all these things they have constructed. If you do that particular walk in a particular fashion, like as we are talking about this yantra, it's nothing but a labyrinthine walk. This will make the person or a living being when he is moving around. Even we have seen certain animals have been made to move around in this labyrinthine walk. Labyrinth. I repeat, B for Bombay, Y for yellow, R for Rajasthan, I for India, N for Nepal, T for Tata, H for Hyderabad. If you put this particular thing in the Google, you will, yeah, thanks Kanda, you are putting as labyrinthine. Good, thank you. Yes, correct, Mr. Sudhindra Patil. So, these yantras, then Vidya yantra. Vidya yantra also will definitely help the children's who is not focusing on their studies. They can get enhancement. Door closure yantra or virtual wall. See, certain doors needs to be closed as per Vastu. We don't have to close that. We don't have to remove it and then build the masonry or whatever may be the case, or even jeep walls. Those are all not required. Just put a yantra as a virtual wall. It will act as a closed. Okay. Then Shanku. Shanku is very much important. Why? Because if we keep, I did not talk about Brahmasthana. I will talk only 2 minutes of that. When we are talking about this 8 by 8 grid, okay, or 9 by 9 grid, the center portion of that particular grid, 4 blocks, is called as a Brahmasthana. Any house, if we draw a line from northeast to southwest, and then southeast to northwest, north to south, east to west, the point which is meeting all these 8 lines, that is called as a Brahmasthana. In any house, see, the Brahmasthana should not be disturbed. It should be always be kept open. If we go to the villages, we have a totti mane. We call it a open well house. You people will be very much aware when your grandfathers or grandmothers having this totti mane they call. And at the center, it will be open. And either they would have kept the roof. There is a gap between the other roofs, and also the air will be coming, the sunlight will be coming, all these things will be coming in the central portion of it, and they will be keeping only tulsi in that particular thing and nothing else. And that also acts as, when they are trying to meet a joint family, they used to meet in this particular open area. Why? Because they had taken advantage of the Panchabhutas. You will get light, you will get good air, you will get positivity in that particular this thing, Brahmasthana. And Brahmasthana, the name itself, the Brahma will be sitting in that. We should not disturb that. So, taking care of that, whenever we are talking about Shanku, if we place this Shanku, it is nothing but a wooden piece which will be like a linga or a linga in the temple. That is the type of Shanku what we call. We would have made it in wood or even in the stone we will make. If we install that particular thing in the center of the plot, This will take care about the Vastu defects, even if there is any problem with respect to Vastu. One. Second thing is, there won't be any litigations on this, any type of this plot. Whenever you want to sell, you can sell it. There won't be any litigations. There won't be any fighting between the family, the members. There won't be any fighting within the brothers and sisters in the family. This is very much required for any plot. If you are starting, before that, please install this Shanti. Then energizers, then multiplus, all these yantras are being taken care. Now, finally, if you people are very much aware about your nakshatras, which is the direction of the main house or main door, if you look into it, please, if it can be synchronized, I feel that is a better way of doing it. Whoever are with Ashwini Nakshatra, their directions are east and north. Whoever are Bharani Nakshatra, their direction is south. Kritika Nakshatra, south. Rohini Nakshatra, south as well as west. Mrigashira Nakshatra, south as well as west. Aridra Nakshatra, north, west, south. See, Aridra is nothing but a Shanivat Rahu, Kujavat Ketu. See, west is coming, south is coming, and north. North is always a positive. Okay, that is why Rahu, Aridra, Rahu is a person who gives maximum thing. No, this is for you are the owner of the particular house. Whoever was asking that whether these things should be a owner. Yes, it is a owner who is owning this site. Or for senior person nakshatra to be considered. No senior. It is the owner of that particular plot or owner of the particular house. Okay. Coming down to Punarvasu. North, east, west. Then Pushya Nakshatra. North as well as east. Ashlesha, it is east. Makha, south, east, north. Purva Palguni, that is Pubba Nakshatra, what we call south, north. Uttara Palguni, that is we call it as Uttara, Simharashi, south, west, north. Hasta Nakshatra, west, south. Then Chitta Nakshatra, north, west, south. Swati Nakshatra, north, west. Vishakha Nakshatra, north, east, west. Sorry. Anuradha Nakshatra, east. Jyeshta Nakshatra, south, east. Mula Nakshatra, south, north, east. Purvashada Nakshatra, south, west, north. Uttarashada Nakshatra, west, north, south. Shravana Nakshatra, north, south, west. Dhanishta Nakshatra, north, west, south. Shatabisha Nakshatra, north, west, east. Purva Bhadra Nakshatra, east, west. Uttara Bhadra Nakshatra, south, east. Revati Nakshatra, south, east. We have 27 nakshatras, and whoever doesn't know the nakshatra, they can as well go with the rashis also, if they know. See, what happens is some people, they talk about the name, the starting letter of their name. They would have kept as per their nakshatra or rashi. That is also prevailing. Okay. Rashi is Mesha Rashi, North, or Aries, Taurus or Vrishabha Rashi, South, Gemini, Mithuna or West, Cancer or Kataka, East, Leo or Simha, North, Virgo, that is Kanya, South, Libra or Tula Rashi, West, Scorpio, that is Vrishchika, east. Sagittarius or Dhanu, Dhanasu, it is north. Capricorn, Makara, it is south. Aquarius, that is Kumbha, west. Pisces, Meena, it is east. Now, coming down, there will be questions which will be asked. Sir, we don't know our nakshatra. We don't know our Rashi. What we have to do? You do one thing. What I suggest is, whenever you feel you need to know your Rashi or Nakshatra or anything, just take a phone, any software on astrology, just put Kundali. It shows that the current time, current date. Say for example, today, if you look into it, I will put a Kundali in my phone. Today is 31st, 7:30 p.m. Now, the Lagna is being shown as Vrishabha Lagna. Can you see? I think 1 minute, I will share if it is possible. Okay, can you see this? The
No,
Lagna
we are
is
not able to
Vrishabha.
see.
Okay, so that is your Rashi.
Sir, we are not able to see.
Okay, if you can share this particular thing, is it possible? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I will. Can we share the other one? Yes. 1 minute. Wait, I will see how it's.
Sir, you have to close this and open that. Share it.
Yeah,
Then
that
only
is
it
what
will
I'm doing.
visible.
Please be patient. Okay. Now, in content. Screen share. And then you get okay. Can you see now? I have shared it. The Kundali of today, 31/10/2005. Are you able to see this Kundali?
Yes, yes.
Okay. See, now it is showing as a Vrishabha Lagna, that is ascendant, where the ascendant is there. This will be your Rashi. You don't go through the all other houses. The time when we are talking, the time when the question is being asked, the Lagna, which is the ascendant which sits on that particular Rashi, that will be your Rashi. 99.99%. This has been checked, and we have done so much research. I don't think so there will be any changes in your nakshatra or Rashi. Okay, now share stop one. Yes. Hope I have able to do my smallest alilu save to this particular fraternity. Thank you one and all. Om Namah Shivaya. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. Now it's time. You people can raise any questions, and if it is known, I will immediately answer you. If it is not known, definitely I will note down and I will try to answer. KM
Any,
sir?
any question?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am here.
Yeah. Any
Let us
questions
see.
for Guna madam? Please ask the participants.
I'm asking, sir, is there any question from the attendees side? Gupta, sir, you have
no.
any questions? Okay,
Yes.
Mr.
No, madam.
Sridhar
No,
has
no,
a question.
no. No. Sir
Namaskara,
has
Sridhar.
a
Tell me.
very
Namaskara, Sridhar. Please go ahead.
Yes, actually, Mr. Paniraj, you are telling about wardrobes. You said there are first option is southwest, and also you mentioned northeast. So I want little clarity on that. The
What
second
exactly you
option is
want to know the clarity? You see, wardrobe is a wardrobe or a bureau.
yes,
We used to call earlier days, it's a bureau.
correct,
We used to put that particular weight in southwest corner. It
correct.
is preferable and it is always works positively. But if some cases, if we don't have the southwest, maybe there will be a opening, there may be a window which will come in southwest, or there will be some toilet also will be there in southwest. We don't know.
Okay.
Then the second option is northeast.
North,
East.
don't you think, but both are opposites, right? Southwest and northeast.
Exactly. We take the second option as the opposite side only.
Okay,
I was talking about southeast. If the kitchen is not in, to be placed in southeast, then we take the opposite side as northwest.
okay.
That
So,
is the second option.
so northeast, if you place the wardrobe, is it okay?
Yeah, no problem. Only what we suggest is if we can don't touch the north wall when we are talking keeping the wardrobe towards the northeast. Try to don't touch the wardrobe wall to the north wall.
Fine. Okay, then. That's all. Thank you.
Always north is positive at any point of time.
Okay.
So we should not touch that when we are going with the options.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all. Your presentation was good. Yes.
Thank you, sir. No problem. Anybody? I think somebody is chatting. Let me go through the chat. Okay, first question which has been done, and this should be the owner. I have already answered. Without demolition by using Vastu remedies like yantras and symbolic corrections, are we challenging nature? Or is it truly possible to rectify energy imbalances without physical alterations? Yes, we are not touching the nature by putting an yantra. See, yantra, when I showed you, if you look into it, I will show this particular yantra, that is divine grace. If you go through inside of this particular yantra, we have kept navagrahas, small pieces of 9 stones which is installed in a brass cup. So we are taking advantage of the nature, sir. We are not touching anything against the nature. Please let it be very clarified. Source of principles. On what basis are these Vastu features and principles originally derived? Authentic references, which is considered the main or original text of Vastu Shastra. Yes, very good question. If we look into the old temples, the rajas which has been installed the temples there, why, if I can take in my fingertips like Tirupati, then Dharmasthala, then Kukke, Annapurneshwari, Sringeri, then Trichy, Trivandrum, then your Chidambaram, then your Kalahasti, then your all these temples, these are all authenticated by Vastu. Today, at least lakhs of people are coming and visiting this, and they are taking positive energy to their houses.
But
As I started
temples,
this
right,
particular, sorry.
But sir, this is Anand here. But these are temples, right? But for the houses who derived it actually, where the original book are referred from these, like you are saying actually some yantras will do. But how these yantras taken actually into the Vastu actually, how it is helping?
Sir, these yantras are being done research, and then only we are, as I told you, labyrinthic walk. This is the one which has been done ages together. We are not aware of that. But today, Vastu rectification remedies, we are taking advantage of that only.
Okay, any book or this thing like Bhagavad Gita kind of this thing, any book, main book which is written for Vastu?
Yeah, if we go with the Puranas, in Puranas, it has been mentioned about Vastu.
Okay.
Sir, if you look into the Puranas, if you go deep into that, even for example, in the Bhagavad Gita, we talk about 159 in astrology. The same way, we are talking about the any particular thing, that is, Krishna has told Kala. What is Kala? Time. What is Kala Purusha? The person who takes care about the time. In Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that I am ready to give you what you are desired. But Kala is not allowing me to give. So even he is bound with Kala. So the Puranas tells, even for example, if you are talking about any building also, sir, if you are living in a building where it is not Vastu compliant, for example, okay, I will give a very good example. If you are closing the northeast direction, if you are making the southwest direction as open without putting more weight, you just can you stay for 1 week in that house? You try it out. One, your argument is really appreciated. We have the authentic books where in Puranas they have mentioned about all these Vastu principles, and from there we have derived and made it so easy for the human beings who now we talk about the logic or scientific things. If we study with respect to the shlokas, nobody will understand as of today. But the same thing has been translated, brought into a particular colloquial languages, colloquial understanding, then only these Shastras have been coming into the picture. Hope I have answered your question.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thanks, sir. Sir, one more
Okay.
question. You have mentioned that center of the house. Is it for the site dimension we have to take or building corners we have to take?
Sorry, can you be louder?
For the Vastu Purusha, the center one, center of the triangle you said, no?
Brahmasthana.
Brahmasthana.
Yeah.
That should be considered from the building corners because we are giving a setbacks on the sides, right? So we have to consider for the building corners or the site setback.
Plot
Site
corners. Plot
plot corner.
corners. Yes.
So plot corner, if you join wherever the center meets, that should be the Brahmasthana of the house.
Exactly.
Even though if you are living 6 feet from the roadside and 3 feet from on either side, then center of the building will be different location, but we have to consider the site center. That's what you are saying.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
It is a plot what we are talking.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Then which is considered the main text of Vastu Shastra, who documented or okay, in that I have answered. Corrections if we live in quarters, it is not permitted to modify internally or externally. Yes, correct. You are right. That is where the Vastu comes into picture. Sir, let me put it this way. You are in a quarter like police quarters or HL quarters or ITA quarter, whatever may be the quarters you people are living in. Simple way is if you cannot afford the yantras, pray that God, which is problematic, or pray the direction where the Lord, I have given you the direction, Lords. Pray that the God, He will take care of your problems, sir. Only the thing is, see, let me be very clear in this. Everything depends on trust in this universe. I give, I'll take KM's name because I know him, that is how. It's not, it's only an example which I am giving. I trust KM. If I give 1,000 rupees to him, he will return it back. Correct? Or crore of rupees. The trust, the same will go into the God also. Sir, Shankaracharya has told very clearly, which we are following. In fact, my guru has followed it. Now I am also following since 2011. You don't have to spend lakhs of rupees for remedies, sir. Take a flower with keeping trust in God. Whoever God, any name, it's a positive thing. Make a sankalpa. Sankalpa is that I am having this problem. I have done knowingly, unknowingly, I have done this papa or a negative to somebody. Please pardon me and try to get me out of this situation. You keep this daily. In 45 days, we will challenge. Your problem will be solved at least to 50%. It will work. It's a statement. ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಮಗೆ ಅವನು ಕೊಡೋನು ನಮಗೆ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾವು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ತಿರುಪತಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಕೆಜಿ ಚಿನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕೆಜಿ ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಯಾರು ಕೊಡೋದು? ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದೇ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಅವನನ್ನ ನಂಬಿ ಒಂದು ಹೂ ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್, ಬೇಡ ಒಂದು 4 ಮಂತ್ರಾಕ್ಷತೆ ಇಡಿ ಸರ್. ಸಾರಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕನ್ನಡ. If people cannot understand, I will talk in English also. Just give one flower. Just put some mantrakshata. That means rice, which is smeared with haldi and kumkum. Put that on the god. See, let me put it this way, okay? I will give a very simple thing. We feed a dog, we feed the bird. In what intention we are feeding? Let that dog can enjoy our food. Let that dog can share our food. Let that bird can share our food. If you think keeping aside a small portion of food before starting next to the plate, that itself is sufficient, sir. Whatever, for what sankalpa or for what reason you are keeping it, it will go to that place only. In our Hinduism, we offer our food and everything on a particular death day. Whatever the person who is died, his interest of food, we will keep and then come out of that particular house and stay out for half an hour and then go eat. Correct, no? In Brahmins, it's a different. I do not want to talk, or I do not want to differentiate. How that food we believe that it is being fed to them. Okay, Mr. Gupta has raised a hand. Please go ahead, sir.
Sir, nothing much. It was a very, very nice presentation that you have given. Slowly, steadily, and everybody understood. And thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So kind of you. Yeah, Sridhar, please go ahead.
Yeah, last question. Which direction should we face to pray God in puja room?
See, God can be kept at any direction. First to understand that. If God is kept in south,
Exactly.
okay, you will be facing south while you are doing the puja.
Correct.
That should not be done.
Okay.
Always you keep east or north or west when you are doing the puja. That means you have to face that direction.
Okay.
No south.
Okay. Done. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Any other thing, sir?
Sir,
Manjunath sir, anything to say?
sir, can I ask?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please go ahead.
Sir, puja room, which is the best option, sir, to construct? Whether
Your good name,
in
please.
northeast or Srikanth, sir.
Srikanth, please go ahead. Yeah.
Which will be the preferable position for construction of puja rooms? First option,
Northeast.
northeast. Nowadays, some people are telling that the northeast corner we should not construct puja room and all.
Exactly. That is what I was trying to tell. Northeast means exactly northeast corner. No. Northeast quadrant. One. Second thing is, sir, there are, let me explain that also. People, they keep a small box and they hang in the wall for puja. Let them hang that particular thing on the north wall or east wall. Don't go with the true northeast, true northwest, true southwest, true southeast. So that quadrant we are taking advantage of that. One. Second thing is always if you keep anything which you need a positivity, take the help of the north.
Sir, I have another question.
Tell me, sir, your good name? Your good name? Anand, yeah.
Sir, this is Anand here. So this is
Tell
Anand.
me, sir.
For bathroom waters, bathroom water flow direction, which should be in which direction? It should be towards south or any other particular direction? Bathroom slope?
No. There is no direction for water to flow.
Okay.
Only the thing is we need to flow, make it to flush. That is all. Bathroom is there. Bathroom itself is a negative. So there is no direction for water flowing.
Okay.
Only requirement is your commode or your WC.
Mhm. It should be facing south. South we have to
Yes.
face actually.
We have to sit towards south facing and then do the excretion.
Okay. Taking bath, any condition? Taking
Well,
bath facing.
yes, that's a good question. Taking bath, if you go stand towards east, if you face east, that is very good. If you face north, that is also good. Whatever may be the direction of the toilet. Yes, there will be an issue, sir. My shower position is not towards east. My shower position is not towards west or north. Simple. Gangai cha Yamune cha Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin Sannidham Kuru. That will take care of all the things.
Yes, sir. And what about
Okay.
the water which is coming out of the bathrooms and kitchen should be taken towards south and then take it outside towards the west direction or anything like that?
Ideally, what we talk is, yes, that is also a good question. Ideally, we take the water which is coming out from the toilet or a kitchen. It should flow from north to south.
North to south and south to west. Suppose if
And south to west or south to north, ultimately.
And what is the best place for kitchen? Sorry, electrical board. Anything particular?
Southeast
Meter.
is preferred. Agni
Meter
Mule.
board.
Yes. See, if we are talking with respect to a
Meter
particular
point.
open area, okay, and then in that open area, southeast, that is all. Parking irutte, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೋಟ್ರು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಡಬಹುದು.
Okay. If you want to add a swimming pool, which location is best, sir?
Northeast is best.
Northeast.
Yes. Or even southwest.
Southwest. But it's the
Yes.
opposite direction, no?
Correct. Sir, always let me, that is what I was explaining to Sridhar also.
Okay.
Always the second option should be the opposite direction.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, very
And
good.
one more thing, this reminded me, the main door should not have any glass or mirrors, please.
Attached to the door, there will be a separate window kind of this thing. That will be good or not?
That is okay. Against the door is fine. But the
Next to
main
the
door
door
should not have. One. Second thing is, one more important thing. ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಗಣೇಶ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಇಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಮೇನ್ ಡೋರ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಗಣೇಶ is been kept in the main door. Please don't do that. Why? We are making Ganesha to be a house guard. ಗಣಗಲ ರಾಜನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಮನೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಮೇನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ರೆ can we sustain to his positivity?
No. Yes, sir.
Please don't do that mistake. Put a swastik mark, that will take it.
Okay. Yes. Sir, some locations we are doing puja room all round pradakshina kind of this thing in the house, and we don't construct anything above the puja room. So is it a good way?
Yes, you are right. If you have 2 floors, okay, and some portion of that particular room or hall which comes above the puja, don't walk on that. Try to. We cannot avoid.
ಒಂಚೂರು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಐತೆ.
I think we have any I think we are having restrictions about time. Is it right, or Mr. Manjunath?
No problem, sir. Just I want to give a closing remark because that's all. If any questions are there, we can do 5 minutes. Otherwise, we will have a closing remarks only.
Okay. Any questions, sir?
ಸರ್ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ರೆಮಿಡಿ ಸರ್, ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪೂಜಾ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಮಿಡಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಸರ್?
ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ
ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, that will take care.
Sir,
Thank you.
Vastu principles, whatever you are saying, is it the same thing followed throughout the world, or you have any restrictions only for India or any particular zones? Because myself, I am an architect. We usually follow climatology, this thing. Okay. So if I go to Raichur, it's a hot. So we call it as a hot city, right? So there the directions of window locations or door locations, we put along the directions of the wind actually.
Sir, very good question.
So with the same
Architects, you
condition,
people are, sorry, can I go ahead?
yeah, one more thing. Suppose same thing if I want to design it in Singapore or Dubai. So will the same conditions follow? Because wind direction
Wherever
can
in the
be different.
universe, it is a universal. There is no difference of Western Vastu, Southern Vastu, Eastern Vastu, Northern Vastu. There is no difference. There is no difference about Vastu at any place of the universe. Yes, you have asked a very good question that you have to treat according to the temperature conditions, one, then wind directions. As I told earlier also, architects, you introduce you as an architect. You will be having a subject on wind flow.
That's what climatology we study, no, sir. It's the same subject.
Yes. That is what. That is how you have to look into that particular place. There will be changes in the wind directions to some degrees. I have done that particular thing for Dubai also. There was 10 to 15 different degrees variations when compared to our Indian or Bangalore wind conditions. We have to treat that. Means to say, the openings which you are trying to put it across in a building or any public buildings, you have to take care about that degrees. That is all.
Usually what we do actually, suppose if I say kitchen, southeast corner, because morning time, whatever the sun rays coming into the kitchen, that's a good thing. And after 12 o'clock, whatever the sun rays which is coming hotter. So that actually it is a hot, this thing in kitchen, it will make dry actually, even toilets, wherever we keep. So that's why we suggest toilets and kitchen to be in the south, as you said actually, positions. So the hot sun will improve the temperature conditions in the kitchen and toilets. So that's why we suggest that locations. It's the
Yes.
same thing in Vastu also.
Yes.
And northeast we keep door because it's a always shadow actually. So most of the time we keep the door open and cool breeze is coming inside. We don't keep the main door in the southwest corner because hot sun will come. See, after 12 o'clock, till 7 o'clock, your hot sun will come, hot wind will come. And dust is movement is also in the same direction. So through whole dust is coming inside your house. So that's the reason we don't keep doors in the southwest. We always suggest north or east.
Exactly. That is how, sir, this is what it is, Vastu. Wow, where?
Anand, your
Yes, sir.
answer is there with for your question here only. What Anand has asked for question, he is only giving answer. That is how the scientific base. Very nice. Anyway,
Very good.
see, because it is already 8 o'clock, I would like to give a closing remarks for the seminar. I request all the participants, instruct members, whether as a chairman I decided to start this seminar series. Mr. Paniraj is done wonderful. He has spent about 2 hours with us. And he is ready to give 3 to 4 webinar series regarding industrial building, commercial building, residential, like that. I request all the participants to give positive opinion whether what I have done is the right thing or wrong thing. Because as you know, some engineers will say we are all educated, we should not believe this. All these plus and minus comments will come. So Paniraj is ready and we are also ready. But I want support from the instruct members whether these kind of seminars to give awareness in general common sense subjects. Or it is just common sense only. See here, what Anand is telling is matching with the Vastu Shastra. It is that science has been correlated with this thing. And even in Mahabharata, Maya, an architect, has been sent by Duryodhana team to make a pool to make that Draupadi to fall in that one. So many things are there. It is not that either Paniraj or somebody can create this. It is maybe, as I say, for highway engineering or for RCC, many authors have written books. But all principles is same only. RCC, so many writers are there. design of soil mechanics, so many rights are there, but principle remains same. Like that, maybe regional languages might have done books, might have prepared, might have texted in a for their regional preferences. So, so please text in WhatsApp. Shall we do the another 3-4 webinar series as a kind of knowledge sharing seminars? I really thank Paniraj sir for our only over phone. I asked him just without even noticing a second. He said, "Yes, Manjunath sir, we will do it." That's a kind of no humbleness. Even though he has got a lot of bountiful knowledge he is having, and I know how much patience he is having to learn all these things. I myself felt very good, and all the participants I thank, and I asked them to write a mail to instruct, stating that these kind of seminar whether useful or whether we can continue to do this one like that, because members are most important for us. We want to contribute something from the institution side. It is the members who will support us for chairman, secretary, or treasurer. These member support will give boost so that we can continue to do good programs. As I said, when natural forces comes, human being is not nowhere he is able to stop. We can't stop earthquake, we can't stop rain, we can't stop sun. So we have to do good things for the others. When we have good mind, when we have good heart, nobody can destroy anything. So that's what the simple logic of life. Thank you, Paniraj sir. On behalf of Instruct, we thank you. And we also appreciate your boldness and telling that after becoming member, you have become faculty. When I requested to be a member of Instruct, that is your goodness. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, yes, sir.
And I would like to, one more thing which I would like to add is all civil engineers, whoever are seniors, please try to share the knowledge. Today, what is happening is the knowledge transfer is not happening to the juniors. I would request the knowledge transfer, let it happen, sir. Whatever small knowledge you people have, give it to the juniors.
Truly said, sir. Truly said.
Sir,
Thank you.
thank you, Pandra sir, and it was wonderful discussion and explanations about Vastu from your side, and you have a very good knowledge also, huh? And
Thank
we
you,
are
sir.
very humble
So kind
actually
of
to
you.
answer everything. And
All
thank
your
you,
blessings
Manjunath
and
sir.
good
Please conduct
deeds.
these kind of seminars, sir.
Thank you.
Pandra sir, one last question: is it good to have utility actually? Because some of them say not utilities for the kitchen outside.
Utility is a utility. So no need to worry about the direction.
We can have utilities actually for the houses and flats.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Sir, balconies and utilities, let me put it this way. Okay, that is also a good question, Anand. That balconies and utilities, they are all kept for the betterment. One. Second thing is, don't close those balconies and then utilities with a closed sheets and everything. Let it be open. One. Second thing is, let the grills can be put because safety is very much required.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Sir,
Om Namah Shivaya.
we are ending the session now. I request Paniraj sir, thank you so much for being as a faculty for the program. It is really a precious moment for us learning all this Vastu science aspects. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Good
madam.
night to all.
Good night to all.